My world, da-na-na. AEW Rampage 27th of January 2023, guys. Could Jeff Jarrett save this show? Well, I mean, the answer is probably no, because he's been on the show quite a bit, and it's been shite for months. So, yeah, let's dive into the show, though. We kick off with Adam Page versus Wheeler Yuta. Of course, we had that backstage segment on Dynamite where Yuta's like, Adam Page, you faced me. I know I'm doing the impersonation of Cesaro, but Wheeler Yuta is just that boring and that on the spectrum. I mean, what? Adam Page, you take me on, because I'm squeaky little bastard fucking Yuta. You know, just weird, absolutely weird, but, you know, Page defeats Yuta, of course, and I'm not really surprised here, because Yuta's a bum, and Adam Page, I mean, he's like upper mid card at this stage. I mean, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't count him as a main eventer, if I'm being perfectly honest. But at the same time, you know, if a guy's won the world title and he's feuding with Moxley in the company, you know, you've got to include him relatively high up, in my opinion, to be honest. But yeah, then Action Andretti got a wee interview with him and Ricky Starks. Who cares? I don't care. Do you care? Eddie Kingston says that the House of Black is right because Eddie Kingston has come out. The real Eddie Kingston has come out. It's too bad that Ortiz had to be the fatal shot, but Kingston is out. And if they don't like it, then do something about it. But yeah, but Eddie Kingston, man, he's almost at the Europa. He's almost at the Europa Hotel, Eddie. We steady Eddie. But anyway, we then get Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, and Satnam Singh taking on Chuck Taylor, Trent Barretta, and Danhausen. Danhausen comes out with a ukulele. So Jarrett has got his guitar, right? He's raising his guitar. He's getting booed. Danhausen is lifting his ukulele in response to him lifting his guitar, which of course is being met with cheers, right? And see anyone that tries to even attempt to say that Danhausen's over here, you could put a bag of dog shit in the ring holding up the ukulele, and because Jarrett has been a heel for like the best part of like 30 years almost, man, that's the way his character is. It's nothing to do with Danhausen. It's like, it's the same with Darby Allin and Sting. See when Darby Allin goes out and you see Sting, nobody gives a fuck about Darby Allin. And then like Orange Cassidy, Jericho's like, I'll put him on the map. Aye, Orange Cassidy may have seemed no bad when you were in a feud with him. See, once these people who are over and legends within the business move on or aren't with them anymore, you don't get hee haw with them. You know, they're just bums at the end of the day. And you know, thankfully in this match, Singh pins Danhausen after Jarrett cracks Danhausen with the Golden Globe. So yeah, the Golden Globe, sorry, which I thought was pretty funny. We had Ruby Soho getting an interview. This was after a match on Dynamite. And yeah, who cares? She gets told to pick a side, grow a backbone, do something about it. Ruby Soho, what you gonna do, big man? We then have Powerhouse Hobbs taking on some guy called Tony Mudd. He beats him relatively easy, but the weird thing about this is just the fact that in the ring we had the book of Hobbs, and he's just looking at it with the open pages, and it's like, what are we doing here, guys? We're wrestling or we're doing ping pong? Because Rampage absolutely sucks, brother. Top Flight came out, said they called AR Fox, and they are challenging the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega for the AEW 6-man tag titles. The trio titles will be on the line. Who cares? Who bloody cares? I don't know. Dustin Rhodes is in like backstage, or is it his house? I'm not actually sure, to be honest. Maybe it is his house, right? But at the same time, he says the last month's been terrible. There's some, I don't know what's actually been going on in Dustin Rhodes' personal life, but anyway, Swerve Strickland shows up and basically says he's going to batter him like the other old man that he battered, Billy Gunn, and Dustin's like, alright. And then he goes on to mention Cody, goes on to mention Fat Boy, what's his name? A son of a plumber. That guy. What, Dusty Rhodes? He's just a walking man. But yeah, and then he's like, keep my dad's name out of your mouth, boy. You mentioned my brother's son, not my daddy. So yeah, The ref separated them. Boom, boom, boom. But then Red Velvet is answering the challenge of what's her name? Jade Gargill. So yeah, it looks like that's going to be our next match. The Book of Hobbs, though, that's still a wee weird gimmick. We then get Jamie Hayter versus Emi Sakura. And of course, Jamie Hayter wins here. And that's your Rampage, man. Roll on the Royal Rumble tonight. I've drunk a few cans of Red Bull because I've been up since 10 to 5 a day. Long day of travelling, guys. That's what happens when you've got a life and you don't review wrestling. But guess what? I do both, and one half's definitely worse than the other, and that's wrestling. But Jeff Jarrett, man, get put the belt in Jeff Jarrett, for fuck's sake. Honestly, that's what to do. That is what to do, man. But anyway, guys, I want you to leave your thoughts down below. And in terms of this AEW Rampage rating, I'm going to give it a 0, man. Wasn't that good? Never is that good, Rampage. But the fact I'm watching it here when I'm on a wee holiday makes it even worse.